Over the next 10 years, the world of business will transform more dramatically than it has in the last 50. Entire markets will rise, others will collapse, and new technologies, especially artificial intelligence, will rewrite the rules of productivity, competition, and wealth creation. The companies that survive the next decade won't simply be the biggest or the richest, they will be the ones that learn how to adapt the fastest. And that's exactly what this video is about. Today, we're breaking down the most important shifts coming to business, finance, and the global economy, so you can stay ahead of what's about to happen next. Whether you're an entrepreneur, an investor, a student, or someone who loves analyzing future trends, this video will give you the full picture of where business is heading through 2035. This is not a tech hype video. This is a deep analysis of how AI will take over 40% of business processes, which global markets will dominate the next decade, why the next economic superpowers won't be the ones you expect, what new industries will grow the fastest, which skills will make you recession-proof, and how everyday people can position themselves to benefit from the shifts coming ahead. The next 10 years won't just be a new chapter, there'll be a whole new book. But let's start with the truth. Business is no longer about who works the hardest, it's about who adapts the fastest. And the biggest force driving this change is artificial intelligence. Before we jump into the future markets and global economic shifts, we must understand the foundation of everything that's coming, the accelerated rise of AI and automation. This is the beginning of the AI-first decade, where every business, every industry, and every economy will be transformed at the core. So let's break this down step by step and explore how the world is about to change. The next decade will be remembered as the moment when AI stopped being optional and became the operating system of global business. For the first time in modern history, the core value of companies will shift away from human labor and move toward machine intelligence. AI today is where electricity was in the early 1900s, a new, powerful force that will transform every product, every job, and every part of the economy. But what does this mean for the business world? One AI becomes the new workforce. By 2035, an estimated 40–60% of manual and cognitive business tasks will be automated. This includes accounting, data entry, market research, customer support, inventory management, HR onboarding, compliance reporting, digital marketing optimization. This doesn't mean humans will disappear. Instead, humans will shift into more strategic and creative roles, while AI handles repetitive or analytical tasks with perfect accuracy. Businesses that adopt AI early will operate at 10x speed and 10x lower cost, giving them massive competitive advantages. 2. Every industry becomes AI native. Just like today, every company uses the internet. By 2035, every company will use AI, even industries that seem non-technical, such as real estate, retail stores, construction, agriculture, healthcare, logistics, manufacturing. AI will be embedded into everything: pricing, forecasting, planning, hiring, marketing, and customer experience. 3. AI will launch entirely new industries. The biggest opportunities will come from industries that don't exist yet, such as synthetic labor markets, personalized AI tutors and AI doctors, autonomous logistics networks, AI-powered business automation agencies, digital workforce outsourcing, predictive personal finance systems, AI-generated product design. The entrepreneurs who understand these new industries early will be the leaders of the next business generation. 4. Productivity will explode. Right now, productivity is limited by how much time humans have. But in the AI-first decade, companies can multiply output without hiring more people. Imagine a team of 5 people operating like a team of 50. That's the business world coming ahead. 5. The talent gap will grow. There are 2 types of workers in the next 10 years. Individuals who know how to use AI. Individuals who get replaced by those who do. Those who can leverage AI tools, even at a basic level, will earn more, grow faster, and become recession-proof. But those who refuse to adapt will feel the pressure of a rapidly changing job market. 6. AI will reshape global power. Countries that adopt AI early will grow exponentially. Countries that delay will fall behind. We'll discuss these global economic shifts in later sections. But the key takeaway for now is simple. AI is not just a tool, it's a new economic engine. The next decade belongs to those who learn how to use it. Now that we understand how AI is rewriting the foundation of business, let's look at the markets that will dominate the next decade. These are the industries that will grow the fastest, attract the most investment, and create the most millionaires. By 2035, several new sectors will rise while older ones decline. 1. The autonomous economy. Self-driving technologies, cars, trucks, drones, and delivery robots will transform logistics, transportation, and e-commerce. This market will grow from billions to trillions. Winners will include companies that build autonomous fleets, manage AI traffic systems, provide autonomous delivery services, create NextGen ride-sharing platforms. The companies that fail to adapt will be the first to collapse. 2. AI-generated content and synthetic media. Content creation will move from human-made to AI-made, including videos, music, art, 3D models, marketing materials, video game assets. This market will explode as brands shift to AI-powered storytelling. 3. Digital health and AI diagnostics. Healthcare becomes predictive instead of reactive. AI doctors, personalized treatment plans, genetic editing predictions, and 24/7 health monitoring will be the new normal. This will be one of the biggest industries of the next decade. 4. Clean energy and green tech. Solar, wind, hydrogen energy, and advanced battery systems will dominate investment flows. Climate tech startups will rise rapidly. Countries that control clean energy will control future global influence. 5. Cybersecurity and AI defense markets. With AI creating new digital vulnerabilities, cybersecurity becomes one of the hottest industries. Expect massive growth in autonomous threat detection, quantum-safe encryption, AI-driven national defense systems. 6. The data economy. Data is the new gold. Companies that collect, analyze, and protect data will become the most valuable. 7. Global financial technology, fintech 3. A new era of finance is coming. AI-powered financial advisors, automated investment portfolios, digital banking ecosystems, blockchain-based global transactions, fully automated accounting. The future of money will be fast, digital, and globally connected. The next 10 years will reshape the global economy in ways we haven't seen since the rise of China in the early 2000s. The balance of power is shifting, not because of population size or military strength, but because of who controls the technologies of the future. AI, automation, clean energy, and digital infrastructure will decide which countries lead the world. Let's break down the major global economic shifts coming ahead. 1. West versus East, a new technological race. The global economy is slowly moving away from a US-centric model into a multipolar world. The US, China, India, and Europe will all play major but different roles in the next decade. The US will lead in innovation, AI research, and high-tech entrepreneurship. China will dominate mass manufacturing, robotics, and autonomous logistics. India will rise as the world's largest digital workforce and a global IT AI services hub. Europe will lead in regulation, clean energy innovation, and ethical AI frameworks. Instead of one superpower, we get four competing ecosystems, each mastering different parts of the future. Two new rising economies will overtake traditional players. Countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, Nigeria, Brazil, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia are moving from developing economies to becoming major markets. Why? Faster population growth, massive digital adoption, younger workforces, aggressive investment in AI and energy, rapid fintech expansion, government-backed tech ecosystems. By 2035, several of these countries will rise into the world's top 15 economies. 3. The Digital Silk Road. China's Belt and Road Initiative evolves into a completely new form, the Digital Silk Road. It includes AI-powered infrastructure, cross-border payment networks, digital trade routes, fiber optic networks, global data centers. This creates a parallel digital economy that competes directly with Western systems. 4. Energy becomes the new currency. The biggest geopolitical power will belong to countries that control clean energy technologies, not oil. Solar power hits record low costs. Battery technology improves 10x. Hydrogen becomes mainstream. Electric mobility replaces fossil fuel transport. This means countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Australia, and China are pivoting heavily toward renewable megaprojects. Energy dominance will decide who wins the global economy. 5. Population shifts create new winners and losers. Population trends are flipping the script. Countries with shrinking populations, Japan, South Korea, Italy, and parts of Europe, face labor shortages and declining growth. Meanwhile, countries like India, Indonesia, Pakistan, Nigeria, and the Philippines will become global talent pools. The future economy rewards youth plus digital skills. 6. The dollar remains strong but faces competition. The US dollar stays dominant, but new digital currencies will challenge it. China's digital yuan, ASEAN cross-border digital payments, Middle East digital settlement systems, blockchain-based global banking. We are moving toward a world with multiple global currencies. The global economy of the next decade will be defined by competition, innovation, and digital connectivity. It won't be about who has the largest land or military, but who controls the world's data, energy grids, and AI systems. Let's be honest, the workplace you know today will be unrecognizable by 2035. AI won't just take jobs, it will change what work even means. Here's exactly how careers will transform. 1. AI will replace tasks, not entire careers. The biggest mistake people make is thinking AI will destroy all jobs. In reality, AI replaces repetitive tasks, not full careers. For example, a marketer won't disappear, but the part of the job involving manual research and writing will. A doctor won't disappear, but diagnostic tasks will be automated. A lawyer won't disappear, but contract analysis will be AI-driven. This means most jobs will shift, not vanish. 2. The rise of hybrid human AI workflows. By 2030-2035, every high-paying job will involve working with AI. AI project managers, AI marketing strategists, AI product developers, AI-assisted analysts, human AI creative teams. Knowing how to leverage AI becomes the new basic computer skill. 3. New careers that don't exist yet. The fastest growing jobs of the next decade will be new ones, including AI workflow designers, AI ethics specialists, digital workforce managers, human AI creative directors, prompt engineers, advanced version, AI business automation consultants, synthetic data specialists, autonomous operations analysts. These will be some of the most in-demand six-figure careers. 4. Freelancing and remote work surge globally. Because AI tools give individuals more power, freelancing will grow aggressively. People in countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, and the Philippines will dominate global digital labor through AI-enhanced productivity. Remote work becomes the global default for design, marketing, finance, editing, research, virtual assistants, software development. The world becomes one digital marketplace. 5. Traditional degrees decline, skills become king. Companies will care less about degrees and more about AI literacy, real-world portfolio, practical skills, speed of learning, ability to work with technology, creativity and insights. Most people will upgrade skills through online microlearning, AI tutors, fast-skilling platforms, bootcamps, skill-based certifications. Talent will become borderless. 6. Soft skills become more valuable. Ironically, as AI grows more powerful, human qualities become more important. Leadership, strategy, emotional intelligence, communication, creativity, problem-solving. These are the skills AI can't replicate, and they'll determine who rises to the top. 7. Entrepreneurship explodes. Starting a business becomes cheaper and easier. AI tools will handle marketing, product design, customer service, branding, analysis, website building. This leads to an explosion in one-person businesses, AI-automated startups, digital brands, knowledge-based businesses. More millionaires will be created in the next 10 years than in the previous 50, simply because the barrier to entry is gone. To understand the next decade, you must understand the technologies that will dominate it. AI is important, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. Here are the most impactful technologies shaping business through 2035. 1. Artificial intelligence, AI, and AGI-adjacent systems. AI becomes the foundation of global productivity. Businesses that ignore it won't survive. Expect smarter agents, full business automation, AI employees, autonomous decision engines, AI-driven creative systems. This is the core of the future economy. 2. Robotics and autonomous systems. Robots will leave factories and enter restaurants, warehouses, hospitals, hotels, construction sites, roads, homes. Companies that merge robots plus AI will dominate manufacturing and logistics. 3. Quantum computing. By the early 2030s, quantum computing becomes functional for medical research, drug discovery, climate modeling, national defense, financial forecasting. This will create trillion-dollar industries. 4. Brain-computer interfaces, BCI. Neural technology evolves from medical use to mainstream productivity tools. BCIs will allow people to control devices with thoughts, speed up learning, Enhance memory. Personalize digital experiences. It's early, but the first major breakthroughs will arrive within the next decade. 5. Clean energy tech. Expect massive growth in solid-state batteries, hydrogen power, solar ultra-efficiency, carbon capture, smart energy grids. Energy is the fuel of economic power, and the race is on. 6. Blockchain and decentralized infrastructure. Blockchain is shifting from crypto coins to real global infrastructure. Cross-border payments, smart contracts, AI-verified transactions, supply chain tracking, digital identity systems. The blockchain AI merger becomes one of the biggest markets. 7. Synthetic biology and bioengineering. This is the most underrated industry of the next decade. It will transform agriculture, medicine, food production, material science, environmental repair. Imagine programmable crops, lab-grown food, and self-healing materials. That's what's coming. 8. Extended reality, AR, VR, XR. Apple, Meta, Google, and Samsung are building the next computing platform, mixed reality. By 2035, AR glasses may begin replacing smartphones for many tasks. Over the next 10 years, money itself will change, not just how you pay, but how you earn, save, invest, and grow wealth. Finance is entering its most transformative decade since the invention of the internet. Let's look at what the future of money really looks like. 1. Digital-first banking becomes the global standard. By 2035, traditional banks will lose dominance to digital financial ecosystems. Expect AI-driven banking apps, instant global transfers, personalized interest rates, real-time spending analytics, automated savings and investment tools. Instead of filling forms, talking to agents, or waiting days for approvals, banking becomes instant and predictive. Your bank will know what you need before you do. 2. AI will manage most investments. For retail investors, the era of manually analyzing stocks is fading. AI portfolios will track global markets in real time, optimize risk automatically, identify opportunities 24/7, adjust investments instantly, customize strategies for each user. The average investor using AI will outperform those who don't. 3. Blockchain moves into the mainstream. Not because of crypto hype, but because blockchain becomes essential infrastructure. Use cases include instant cross-border payments, smart contracts, transparent supply chains, tokenized assets, decentralized finance, DeFi platforms. By 2035, real estate, stocks, bonds, and even business ownership will be tokenized on-chain. 4. The rise of digital currencies, CBDCs. Central bank digital currencies will roll out in more than 80+ countries. This will reduce transaction fees, enable instant settlements, improve transparency, allow programmable payments, increase global financial connectivity. The world will move toward multi-currency digital trade. 5. Micro-investing and fractional ownership everywhere. The next decade democratizes wealth creation. People will own fractions of real estate, fractions of startups, fractions of vehicles, fractions of renewable energy farms, fractions of luxury goods. You won't need millions to invest, you'll need $5. 6. AI financial advisors become universal. These AI advisors will recommend spending habits, optimize taxes, Build personalized portfolios. Predict future income. Prevent financial mistakes. Guide long-term wealth building. This allows anyone, regardless of background, to access elite financial planning. 7 businesses will use AI to predict revenue. Instead of reacting to their financial situation, companies will predict profit dips, high demand seasons, customer behavior shifts, inventory shortages, global pricing changes. Finance becomes proactive, not reactive. The future of money is fast, digital, data-driven, and globally connected. The individuals and businesses who understand these new systems will be the wealth builders of the next decade. The next decade will completely reshape how people discover, evaluate, purchase, and interact with products and brands. Understanding these shifts is essential for businesses, marketers, and creators. One AI will influence most buying decisions. People won't browse for hours, they'll ask their AI assistants. Find me the best smartphone under $500. Compare the cheapest insurance options. Order healthy meals for the next week. Find a gift for my sister. Your AI becomes your personal shopper. This means businesses must optimize for AI recommendations, not just search engines. 2. Hyper-personalization becomes the new normal. Products will be personalized to each buyer, dynamically priced, custom designed, delivered faster, tailored to preferences, not trends. Your shopping experience will be completely unique to you. 3. Social commerce dominates. People will buy directly from short-form videos, live streams, creator storefronts, social media marketplaces. Creators will have more influence on purchasing decisions than traditional brands. 4. Subscription models take over entire industries. People will subscribe to food, clothing, health services, entertainment, software, education, transportation. Even physical products, like furniture or electronics, will move to subscription-based models. 5. Instant delivery becomes standard. Powered by autonomous drones, AI-driven logistics, smart warehouses, robotic fulfillment. Delivery time drops from days to minutes. 6. Sustainability shapes consumer trust. Consumers will prefer brands that use renewable energy, reduce carbon footprint, provide transparent supply chains, use ethical manufacturing, offer recyclable products. Sustainability becomes a competitive advantage. 7. Reviews become AI verified. Fake reviews disappear as AI identifies patterns and performs sentiment verification. Only authentic, validated reviews will influence buying decisions. The brands that adopt AI-powered personalization, fast delivery, ethical design, and social commerce will dominate the next decade of consumer behavior. The future brings opportunity, yes, but also massive disruption. Businesses and individuals must understand the risks coming ahead so they can prepare early. 1. Job displacement and skill gaps. Millions of workers worldwide may lose jobs if they fail to adapt to AI-driven workflows. This creates income inequality, economic pressure, skill-based division. The antidote is continuous skill upgrading. 2. Cybersecurity threats increase. As businesses rely more on AI, cloud systems, and automation, vulnerabilities increase. Threats include AI-generated phishing, autonomous cyberattacks, deepfake fraud, data breaches, infrastructure hacking. Cyber defense becomes essential. 3. Economic instability from rapid automation. Entire industries may collapse faster than governments can create policies. This includes traditional retail, manufacturing, BPO labor, transportation, media. Countries that delay workforce reskilling will suffer most. 4. AI over-reliance. Blindly depending on AI without human oversight will create wrong decisions, algorithmic bias, over-automated processes, system failures, unchecked misinformation. Human judgment remains essential. 5. Climate-driven economic shocks. Climate events will disrupt agriculture, food supply, insurance markets, real estate, global logistics. Businesses must invest in resilience and adaptability. 6. Digital divide between countries. Countries that adopt AI and digital infrastructure will surge forward. Those that don't will fall decades behind. Economic gaps will widen on a global scale. 7. Geopolitical tensions over AI and technology. Nations will compete for chip manufacturing, clean energy leadership, data ownership, rare earth minerals, AI research dominance. This competition will reshape global alliances. The future is bright, but only for those who prepare for its challenges. This final section is the most important one. The future is full of opportunity, but only for those who intentionally position themselves to benefit from the coming changes. Here's how individuals, businesses, and entrepreneurs can prepare. 1. Learn AI immediately. You don't need to become an engineer, but you must learn how to use AI tools. Start with AI writing and research, AI data analysis, AI automation, prompting techniques, workflow integration, AI-assisted creativity. This makes you future-ready. 2. Build adaptability as a core skill. The next decade rewards people who learn quickly, pivot easily, stay curious, experiment often. Adaptability will matter more than intelligence or experience. 3. Invest in skills that AI cannot replace. Focus on skills like strategy, leadership, creativity, emotional intelligence, communication, human connection, big picture thinking. These skills grow more valuable as AI takes over routine tasks. 4. Start an online or AI-enabled business. The cost of starting a business has dropped dramatically. AI can help you with branding, product design, market research, sales strategies, customer support, operations. This decade will create the largest wave of new millionaires, and many will be one-person businesses. 5. Become financially literate. Learn investing, saving, cash flow management, budgeting, compound growth, asset building. Money moves faster in a digital world. You must keep up. 6. Build a personal brand. In the coming decade, your name will be your resume. Creators, freelancers, and entrepreneurs who build audiences will dominate. 7. Follow global trends, not local noise. The future is global. Stay informed about AI breakthroughs, geopolitical shifts, emerging markets, new technologies, changing industries. This keeps you ahead of the curve. 8. Think long-term. The biggest winners of the next decade will be the ones who think beyond trends and focus on skills, assets, relationships, consistency, adaptability, growth mindset. Future success is about intentional preparation, not luck. The next 10 years will be the most transformational decade in human history. You can either let the wave hit you or learn how to ride it. And this video just gave you the roadmap.